I'm going to do the Capricorn love reading, and this is a timeless reading, so this is for whatever you feel drawn to hear this message. Also, this may or may not resonate with you. If it does, take what does. If it does not, leave what does not. All right, so we're going to get Whispers of Love, Romance, and Romance Angel cards to see what overall energy we have for the reading. Be willing to express love to receive love. So kind of being able to take down those walls and show that person that you care for them, and to give out so that you can receive, because other people want to know, they want to feel that. If you want to feel that from someone else, they also want to feel that from you. All right, very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. Very soon. So very soon something could be happening. It could be a new relationship. It could be something that's going on within a relationship. So you have to decide what it is that you want to do within that relationship. Do you want to express love? Do you want to show that person that you care for them? Or are you putting up walls and you want to walk away? All right, so let's see. A whole bunch came through. Let's keep shuffling for some reason. All right, this one came out. Friendship. Nurture the bonds of friendship within your relationship, and your love life will dramatically improve. All right. It's important to have that friendship within the relationship, right? So that you have that feeling that you can trust that person. Having all different levels within the relationship. All right. So this is the Green Witch Tarot. We have 3 of Pentacles, 6 of Cups, the Lady and the Lord, 4 of Swords, Battle Wagon, which is the Chariot, Ace of Swords, the Oak King, which is the Hangman, the Moon, and the Knight of Swords, and I'm feeling one more, the 8 of Wands. Okay. So I was smiling because I feel like we have the 3 of Pentacles, and then we have the 6 of Cups, and I feel like it's doing that work to keep the friendship, right? I feel like this kind of represented friendship to me, that the friendship, the lightheartedness, that, you know, when you have a friendship, you feel like, yes, there's kind of, I can't think of the word, friendship seems lighter, right? Friendship is important, but it also feels like it's something that's lighter. I feel like kind of partnerships, I feel like there's more requirements there. Not to say a friendship is less, but it just seems more lighthearted, right? Doing the work to have the friendship, and then we had the lovers come out, right? Keeping that friendship within the relationship. And that's that card that came out. So I can see how it connected there. And then 4 of Swords is taking that time to think about, how do I get that friendship back within my relationship? What are those things that we can do to get that friendship back, that connection back, that maybe you used to have that and you sort of lost that? And I feel like that's very soon, trying to decide what it is that you want. You know, like I said, do you want to work on this relationship, or do you want to, you know, walk away from that? So for overall energy, we have the 8 of Wands and the Knight of Swords, right? She kind of has her picnic thing, and looks like she's gonna bundle some flowers together. So she's getting all of the ingredients, she's getting all of those things that she can put together to make that happen. And I feel like that's what that card is saying. What are those things that you can do to make it happen? Because she has her string there, she has her knife, she has her flowers laid out. So she's going to make these bundles of flowers. She has all of her wands are all laid out. So it's like kind of, how do I put this together? How do I make this happen, right? Feeling like you want to make this happen, this friendship, this connection, this relationship, ready to put the work in to make things happen. For future energies, we have the Chariot, the Ace of Swords, the Hangman, and the Moon. I feel like it's moving forward is having to look at things from a different perspective. It's like, okay, I feel like maybe it was sort of like, it's almost like this relationship has just become stagnant. It's become routine. It's become uneventful. It almost feels like it's roommates, that there's not that connection there. And I feel like moving forward, you realize that you have to look at the relationship in a different way, and that there has to be work that's put into it. Because like I was saying, I feel like relationships, I feel like it's some, partnerships is something that kind of is on a bigger level to where there's more work. And sometimes you just get tired, you know. But it's like you have to put the work into a relationship, and you have to keep that friendship alive. And I feel like moving forward, you're like, yeah, I feel like, you know, I have to look at things from a different perspective, and making sure that I put the work in, and that I get over things quickly. This Ace of Swords, that I get over things quickly, and I don't hold on to those things, because that's sort of putting negative energy into the relationship, right? Being clear with how you feel. I feel like the Moon card is like being clear with how you feel, and not being deceptive, and not saying you're fine about something when you're really not fine about something. That is being able to be true with how you feel. And also this card over here, be willing to express love to receive love, having that back and forth, maybe kind of seeing that, hey, I have to have that, you know, I need to have more of that back and forth. I need to show my partner that I care. So I have these dots here from the sun. That's what these things are, and they're driving me nuts. So I'm like trying to cover them. There's not really much I can do, and I tried to close it, but we just have to deal with it, right? All right, so let's get some clarifiers. Who do I want as a clarifier? Let's go with this one. We haven't used this one in a while. The Hierophant, right? The Hierophant can represent a long-term relationship. It can also represent a relationship that's very grounding, something that you can rely on, something that you can believe in, something that you can trust in. It also can represent somebody that is very wise and very knowledgeable, and somebody that is unbiased, and that you can trust what it is that they have to say. And maybe they're saying that too. Maybe they're saying, yes, it's time to put the work in to get that friendship back, right? What are those, how were those feelings? How did you feel when you first met this person? And it's like kind of, you know, getting those feelings back on what attracted you to that person in the first place, right? What are those things that attracted you to the person in the first place? What are those feelings that you have? Getting back to those feelings of how did it feel when you first met? What are those things that you did, right? Four of Wands, that connection that you had together, right? What was that connection that you had that brought the two of you together? And thinking about those things with him sitting here, with this card is on top of that, kind of sitting there underneath a tree and saying, thinking about those times. And then not only thinking about it, but kind of feeling those feelings that you had when you had that connection, right? When you first met, and what drew you to that, and how did you feel? How did that make you feel? Kind of reminiscing about that, and that helps you to get back into that energy. Five of Swords. Five of Swords, I feel like it's kind of stomping out that negative energy, but also about not listening to what, like these two people are talking behind this person's back. They're talking about this, then talking about that, and not letting what other people have to say affect you, right? This is between you and your partner. This is between you and this relationship, whatever this represents. It's between you and that person. Yeah, people are going to say things. People are always going to say things. People always have an opinion, but you can't let that affect you, because that's what this relationship is about. It's about you and this person, right? The Strength card, and then we also have the Infinity sign, which is individual empowerment and everlasting love. It's about the two of you being strong together, working through this together in a positive way, getting through the tough times. All right, we have the Five of Wands. Sometimes I feel like you want to go back and forth. Sometimes it's almost like I was saying in some of my other readings, that even if you're having the disagreements, you're at least having that conversation, right? You're at least having that conversation. You're at least able to talk about things. You're at least able to discuss things. Not that it has to be a knockdown, drag out, like that's not a good thing. But sometimes when you disagree things, or you're arguing, or it goes to another level, but at least you're talking, you're getting your feelings out there, you're getting thoughts out there. And that is at least some form of communication. All right, we have the Princess of Cups, which is that awakening of intuition, listening to that inner voice. What is it telling you, right? Very soon, again, decide clearly what it is that you want so it comes to you. What is that inner voice telling you? What are you feeling? How are you feeling about this relationship? Do you want to put the work into it? Do you want to walk away from it? What is it that you're feeling inside that you want to fight and work for this relationship? All right, so let's close out with an animal oracle. Hummingbird spirit, be here now, right? Focus on the now. Oh my goodness, those sunlight dots are all over. It's driving me crazy. I think if I'm over here, I'm okay. All right, be here now. Be in the moment, right? Focus on the now, not worrying about what happened in the past, not worrying about what's to come or what the future will be, but to be here now. How are you feeling now? Again, with that Princess of Cups, that awakening of intuition, how are you feeling right now? How do you feel about this situation? And what are those things that you can do? You know, like with the Eight of Wands, like I said, how she's gathering all of those ingredients, gathering all those things, and then getting ready to put that together. What are those things that, you know, that's that quick moving energy, that energy coming in. But I feel like the way this is depicted on here, it's like putting those things together, moving towards the future. You're like yes, what is it that you want to do, but also focusing on that, on the now, on how do you feel now. All right, thank you so much for watching. As always, stay positive, stay safe, and I will see you next time.